Got any spare time I can borrow? Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. It's October 1st and that means Inktober has started. Reminder that I am uploading daily for Inktober, but most of my Inktober videos will be shorts. If you don't normally watch shorts content, you may have to go looking for it for the first few days before YouTube figures out that you want to see mine. Sorry if the audio quality is particularly bad today. Apparently they're doing roadwork right outside my house again for the millionth time this year. And they didn't send out a notification on the roadwork text list. They're literally on my property because they always assume that nobody's home when my husband's truck is gone, and they don't knock and ask if they can park in the gravel patch on my side yard. But anyway, the first prompt on the official Inktober prompt list is crystal, and I searched all over my house for something to inspire a piece that fits crystal until I remembered this odd little necklace. Back when Etsy was new, they had a deal with the auction site Top Hatter, and I tried to bid on a piece similar to this that was titled Spare Time. I didn't win it, but I loved the idea of it, and I scoured Etsy looking for the artist who made it so I could buy one, and as you can see, I was successful. It's a tiny little glass jar filled with watch parts, a key, and several little crystals, and since these parts represent the spare workings of a fancy pocket watch, the collection is Spare Time. It's exactly the sort of nerdy pun I love, and I found it just as I was about to start engineering school, where I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time, so it seemed perfectly ironic to take it with me. At some point in my many moves since I came to this province, it got cracked, but it's still in one piece, and I still love the nerdy pun. So this hangs out in my studio, hanging on my floor lamp, and sometimes it catches my eye and makes me grin. So since this has crystals in it, and analog clocks require a timing crystal to work, I figured this was an appropriate subject to draw for the crystal prompt today. I chose not to draw every single cog in the bottle and just imply more with patchy shadow, because Inktober pieces are meant to be quick, but I'm not sure how well that comes out. Alternatively, I guess you can look at it like there isn't much in the bottle, but someone just shook it up and the pieces haven't settled down yet. Or maybe they're suspended in an oil like those fidget toys stores like to sell to kids for way too much money because it's science and therefore educational. You know, like these things. In the spirit of Inktober, I wanted to keep it mostly classic inky shades of grey, so for the most part I did this piece using only my neutral and cool grey toned Copic and Ohuhu markers, but I did also use a white gel pen for highlights, and at the end you'll see me fill in the cogs with a gold gel pen. Coincidentally, the previous page in this sketchbook is from when the Art Addicts Alliance did a clockwork theme, and I drew a clockwork bird, and that's also just inks and a gold gel pen. I'm using my Hahnemuhle Nostalgie sketchbook, and I'm getting far too close to the end for comfort. I really love this sketchbook and paper. I may bite the bullet and pay import supply prices to get another one. It seems like all the good papers are way too expensive these days. Is anybody else finding that? The B Paper Company watercolor paper that I love using is finally back in stock on Amazon, but it's like 3 times the price it used to be. It's not a good deal anymore. Who's doing the official Inktober list this year, by the way? There are so many lists out there. There are like 3 different challenges for Linktober if you're a Zelda fan. There are usually witchy themed lists. Darkest Raven Designs has her own list. Marker Universe specified a list. So many lists. I may combine Marker Universe prompts with the official ones when they work, but I already committed to doing the full official list this year, so that'll be the focus. Next week's full-length videos will be the September Art Snacks basic box, because my tracking info says it's finally waiting in my mailbox. Yay! And I'll do the October Colors of the Month challenge as well. I may make those pieces fit the corresponding Inktober prompts, or I may just have bonus uploads those days. Who knows? We'll see. This week, I'm working on updating my portfolio on my blog site so that everything about me as an illustrator is finally up to date again, and then I'll actually submit my application to work with Tombow in 2022. If you haven't watched my audition video that I'll be sending in yet, I'll have that linked in all the places. I would really appreciate if everyone could help me get the view count up on that one. All of you who've already left a comment have left such kind comments. I really appreciate that. I love it that when Tombow comes to watch that video, they'll see your comments. It would be nice though if the view count gets into the 3-digit range before I send it though, because 57 views is currently proving me wrong in my statement that videos with brand names in the video title draw a crowd. Somehow my Inktober prep video from 2 weeks ago is doing really well though, so thank you so much to everyone who has watched that. Hopefully that's a good sign for the rest of my Inktober videos. It's gonna be an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure!
If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, maybe even subscribe, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!